Hello, welcome to Bass and Bonsai. Charles, we're not even started yet. Let that fish go. We haven't done an intro yet. Dude, that's a baby.
It is, but fine.
I thought he had a giant. He's got the Kang Teton 662. Anyway, believe it or not, yesterday caught my big gigantic bass on the Poison Adrena in a tank in like no sleeves. It is cold today though. Totally different day. Charles already caught 2 fish. I finally got the GoPro fired up. So anyway, buckle up, hang on. This Bass and Bonsai adventure starts now. And by the way, we're out on the water, as you can tell. Let's go, Charles. Let's get the Poison Adrena in.
I'm already going. I got 2.
Whatever, dude. He started that way yesterday, though. Set me on fire with like 5 whopper plopper fish, but who caught up and passed him with the giant?
Well,
Yeah, let's go.
Look, see it sink. It goes, it sinks too much.
It looks nose heavy.
Uh-huh.
Here, though, let me try it. Let me cast it one time. See what, like, don't cast that far. Just cast it out. Hold the rod tip up. Keep it up. So you know you want to do this.
Okay.
Like that right there. See that?
Okay, I'm jerking and you need to just reel.
Just lightly reel. Just,
Okay.
I mean, just it's a subtle thing, but once you get that cadence figured out, that thing can pull in some fish, like if they're just not quite hitting top water, but something just below the surface.
That's what I was hoping for, because I figured today would be...
Okay, we're trying to world minnow because me, like a goofball, pretty sure I left my day box, and my favorite box is up in the truck. I may have to go get it, but... So all of my 110 plus 1 juniors are not in the boat. So I'm gonna try jerkbait briefly. Got cold, clear water. This should be a perfect place for a jerkbait. 100% should be a perfect opportunity to catch a jerkbait fish. Will I? Yep. There's one. World minnow, stay on. Charles has me 2-1, I think, so far. Oh, that's a good little chunk. So there we go. Shimano Jackal World Minnow pliers are needed. 100%. Jesus. I'm getting my pliers out right now after I get this fish loose. Charles says he has me. Oh my God. Look at that, Charles. Double. I told Charles to use that bait. I knew that little dude would work. That's that little peanut butter and jelly thing. We're in 12 foot of water. There's bait right under the boat. I guess if I can spin around here, I'll show you guys that Charles. I need to move my trolling motor up in this thing. Charles got a nice little chunk. Let me move this thing. Got one? Charles is on them. I may have to use that over a jerkbait. Since I don't have a +1 junior to get down deeper, they may be down a little deeper.
This is a shallow one. I don't have...
Yeah, but that's still deeper. That's still like 6 foot or so. So
these are running 4 to 8, and others...
Yeah, like 8 to 12 or something. Or your standard jerkbait, I think, goes 4.
Pretty bad when you grab the fish and they feel warm.
Yeah. The water temps are only 62 degrees. Yeah, with the wind chill, it is nasty. Oh my God, I just managed to hook every hook. Oh God. Oh God, the gloves, these gloves. All right, we moved down a little bit out of the wind some. I got a lot deeper diving jerkbait. Of course, we're in dead zone right here. Oh, as I say that, I got a fish, Charles. This is our AliExpress. Oh, that might be a little better. Oh my goodness.
Nice fish.
Dude. Oh, it is a good one. Oh, he's in the head. It's a almost 2-pounder in the head. That's why he's pulling extra hard. Oh, look at him jumper. We got a first jumper. Oh my God. Get over here. I'm gonna get you with my glove.
Jumper today.
Whee! Yeah, I know, but this is a different day, Charles.
Oh yeah, it's a whole different day.
I can't get him with my glove. Oh my God. Charles.
What's his tail look like? I'll shoot up.
No, not bad.
Well,
Actually, now that belly's clean. Yeah, just a touch, but they're early stages.
Yeah.
For sure. I still ain't got my pliers out. I'm definitely gonna have to with these gloves. Oh my God, look at that. Dear Lord. I need a pick. Just in case that's my big of the day or on the Adrena. We gotta get this Adrena, Charles.
That's funny that you said that though, because normally this is our dead zone.
Yeah, it's a deep dive in Meredith. I think that's a Meredith. It's a AliExpress for sure, but I can't remember. Yeah, Meredith right on top. Get my phone, wherever my... Charles. Sure it's a jumper. If I can get it off my glove. Come on. Get out there, get out there, get you. Dude. All right. Ooh, I'm warmed up now, Charles. Let's go. Okay. That is the, I guess that would be considered like a +2, I'm guessing.
4-to-1?
I got a one-hit wonder. No, I got 2, Charles. Right? Yeah.
I didn't see the first one. When did you catch it?
That big one I just caught. Caught one on the World Minnow and one on this.
Oh, okay. Well,
It says he has one. The peanut butter and jelly. I may have to break mine out. Oh wait, I think I left mine in the other deal. I got some, but
I got some.
I don't have peanut butter and jelly. First huge tree right at the tree line. Uh-oh. I heard Charles. He got something. Charles is...
Jerked it clean out of the water. It's so small when I checked my hook set.
Charles got a little dink with peanut butter and jelly. I'm throwing... This is crazy clear water. Sun's out. I'm throwing this real clear kind of... I don't even know what you call that. Ghost green. Oh, look out, Charles. Not even a bump or nothing yet. All right, time to put power into the cranking. Well, so much for my... We're going to go with the Arise reel. Just got it from Charles yesterday. Took it home, cleaned it up, put a different handle on it, switched out the line. We have 20-pound line with 15-pound leader, 20-pound camo braid. We're going to throw the True rock crawler. You got another one? Charles like tearing me up in numbers on that little peanut butter and jelly. But I got a 7-to-1 reel now on my True like cranking rod. And I backlashed with the freaking Arise. Imagine that, Charles.
I can't imagine how that would
So we're gonna go...
They're a little too hard.
We're gonna go like that much tighter. No, I just, that's the first time I set the thing. Did you watch the deal last night?
Some of it when I got bored.
I added magnets.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, you can add magnets on one side. So it's got 4. What happened to that bait? Why did that? That bait should not have hung like that. So anyway, let's try this again. I tightened the brakes up. Okay, whoa, it casts long ways, no backlash.
It's very free.
Got a long loose handle. This is a combination of everything. Bass Pro Shops rod, loose handle.
I like the handle on it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Kind of 2 different color gold. We're gonna try it.
That loose is more of an orange. Yeah,
Yeah, it's...
that loose needs to be done. It needs to be on the That's what it would
I'm
do.
letting go too
Perfect.
soon. Wow, that thing does go a long
Yeah,
ways.
It freaking throws like a son of a
New braid kind of sounds weird. You got another one?
I might have tipped off something.
Now Charles using a smaller bait. It doesn't go as deep. I've got the big ones is what I'm throwing right now. As clear as this water is and as deep as it is, I would have thought. You got one again? That bait is tearing me up. Charles and his, maybe need to throw closer to the bank. Yeah, that one's a good size one. Charles barely got him. Good job. All right, let's find a bait that works for me. I still managed to reel that up far enough. Charles is tearing me up on numbers. I still got big fish. Deep dive and jerk bait. I figure I'll throw the jig. I figure I'll be on a big bite and let Charles take out the Dinksvilles. So far that's not working. It only worked for one fish. Let's throw that.
Sail all the way across this place.
Yeah.
Remember there's a hump right here.
Right. I got one running with it. Get out of there. All right, peanut butter and jelly jig. Crocogator strikes, Charles.
Yep. Got him. Good jigs.
I'm not even gonna try to keep this boat slowed down right at the moment. He swam back the other way. He's going a little dink. I just shut the camera off. Big bait, big bass? No, not really. Jig. Pulled in a Dinksville, but that puts me on number 4. You get me fired up on this peanut butter and jelly jig deal, Charles. You're gonna be. It is windy as heck. We're gonna brave the elements and get back out here. Fish, or what are you hitting? Popping at it. Charles was like, oh, yep, yep. I'm like, Charles, what are you doing? You sound like your grandson. He was saying I sounded like. Charles is on numbers. He's got at least 15 or more. I've got like 3 or 4. I may have to borrow one of his baits. May have to get one of. Yeah, little bass. Charles is still tearing them up. I don't even think I'm gonna put but one of my fish catches in this video.
On chatterbait.
Yeah, on a chatterbait. I had one. I erased the footage because I went nuts and berserk because I was caught up on everything. But it gets shallow where there's like a hole, and then it has a little cuts through the shallow part here, and then another hole over there. Oh, I thought I had a fish. And I've had the most for a Sunday fishing day. I should have just went to church today and prayed to Jesus, because I left my day box, which had almost everything that I was geared up to try and everything in it. So it started there. Then just the fact that this crazy wind. It's been one of those days. And I knew it was once I looked at the weather and went, high of 60, 20 some mile an hour winds. Well, okay, it's gonna suck. Charles, am I throwing him the wrong way? That's a better looking one anyway, from here. Charles is gonna make me throw his side. Oh yeah, that's a good chunk. I'm still holding on to fish of the day, Charles. I think that one's not quite as big as mine was. I think he needs to keep some more out of here.
Yeah.
I see you pulling in big heads, and look at that little old body.
Oh yeah. And
That's like stunted.
Remember he said they're all 3 to 5 pounds in that book.
Yeah, they need to. I think they need even more kept out. Something ain't right in here, or the food's just not right in here.
Fish, though.
Yeah, it's nice, but look at that mouse
Big
compared to that little old body. When they're healthy, a mouth like that is a 3.5 pounder.
Right.
This is also the year to try to get back on track with spinner baits. Oh, well, Charles. Charles, let me just have my day. You're also going to be in on it too now.
Yeah.
I was way over here. I wasn't even nowhere near your area.
Yep. No, that was all me.
Yeah. So
Didn't
don't blame me for your
didn't look
backlash.
Close enough from at my back casting area. Get you unhooked though.
Yeah. Unhook me then. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's miserable.
That could be the breaking point. Charles' day will go downhill and I'll start catching them. I can't even. Okay, I'm changing my luck. We're going with chatterbait that I'm kind of having to make do because I'm going to take our favorite color trailer of the month. We're going to put it on this bait, which should be close to what Charles had, and it's a little more subtle of a chatter because that's the Slobber Knocker knockoffs. We're going to see what we can do with that. So that bait right there, looking pretty. Just a little bit of other colors right there.
Not catch fish.
Yeah, I know. Charles is just... Oh. Except for when you miss them.
Right.
So... Now I can feel, it's definitely subtle, but on this Poison Adrena rod, I can feel it doing its little chattering. If this bait doesn't catch me a fish, game over.
There it is.
There it is, first cast, stay
Nice
on.
one too.
Hell no.
Well, it's a nice chunk.
It's a good size for here, especially. All right, have I changed my luck? Definitely not a black and blue day. Whee!
Got going there.
Slobber Knocker knockoff with that thing I've been doing good with Matt. Picked them up. The oh my God. Nope, I'm still having. Oh my God. Oh my God. My luck is still not completely back to good. Let's try a cast out here. Let's just keep rolling. Let's see how well. First cast with our...
Oh crap.
Charles.
Woo, it's big.
Charles is in Dingsville. You better put that chatterbait back on something because your swim bait bass are no bigger than my mag draft. Where is my mag draft? Maybe I should be throwing that thing. Looking for a big fish. Bougie. We've got jackhammer, half ounce, Bee-Height Delight, Steez Limited Shallow Spool, Poison Adrena, 6'11" versatile, medium plus. And we're just gonna see what this baby will do. I think I got one. Went all the way along that other bank. Whoa. It's a hard fought battle for me to catch a fish today, but Charles, the bougie setup does bring home the gold.
Yeah.
Nice chunk. Should I get a pick? No. All right, one more
I'm
shot.
kind of glad that you bought this ducket and said, I don't want it. I like the ducket.
Oh, it's a good rod. I was gonna keep it, and then I'm like, yeah, I still have 6 or 8 that I'd actually probably ought to just try to sell. But yeah, if you didn't want it, I was just gonna take the handle off and put that other handle off the other one that broke. But I'm like, man, it just works the way it is. There's the one. Okay, maybe I'm working my luck back in on chatterbaits. That's a good little chunk.
Is that a smallmouth?
Yeah. Smallmouth. That is a nice one. I'll be honest, I would never, and it's probably not the colors of choice, but I mixed my favorite trailer of the time with that Beehite Delight, which is definitely, other than black and blue, is probably my favorite color to throw in these. That little, the Jackie Hammers get better as they fade out and they get closer to this. I think they start out a little too intense, the ones you can get through, but they're so much cheaper. It's like, okay, everybody, that's a wrap. It is nasty, windy, and cold, and what bite was here shut off. Charles tore me up today, tore the bass up. I finally got on a little bit of redemption with the Jack Hammer, the true Jack Hammer Beehite Delight on my bougie setup. Steve's Poison Adrenaline. Other than that, there's nothing to write home about, except wait, Charles, there is. Charles traded me this back, right? The Arise reel. I did the little magnetic fix. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the video. Just like we did on Dark Wolf Ultra. On one side, I managed to fit 4 of the little bitty magnets in, and it feels pretty good, right, Charles? You see me casting it.
I cast it. It feels good now.
And I hate to say it, I didn't backlash once, did I? With it? No backlash with it. So we're windy conditions, as you can probably see behind me. Crazy 20 mile an hour wind. So as of right now, I think the magnetic fix is it, and Elite's coming, so stay tuned for that to see what I think of it. If you're just joining the show, I'm sorry, go somewhere else. Go watch Tactical Bass and don't stay here. Don't stay here. Brew Tank, tell them. Anyway, it was a good day overall. Very frustrating for me at the beginning in certain spots. I had the thing going on. If anything could go wrong, it did. But luckily, that luck went to Charles. As I'm probably left in the clip, you saw his, the Salamandura backlashed when he caught my line, caught my luck. But then we've still caught quite a few since then. But I actually, from that time forward, I think we're about tied on those fish catches, right, Charles? Something like that. But Charles was tearing me up before that. I don't even know how much of the footage will make it, you know, how good I'll let Charles look, or he may look bad depending on how I edit it, right? Right, Charles? Yeah. So anyway, get out, go bass and bonsai. Do not go fishing when it's 58 degrees and 25 mile an hour winds. If the wind speed is half of the temperature, don't go out fishing. Use those numbers. Use your math, guys. It's cold. My hands have been cold like all day. But it was a fun day overall. Did we learn anything new, Charles, other than the Arise?
PB&J?
PB&J, that crazy little... Oh, yeah, I left... If I didn't mention it somewhere else as I get out of here, I left my whole box of that, you know, what I consider the day box. It's got most of what I use regularly, is sitting at home on my dresser. I forgot to bring it. So what did we learn? Pay attention when you're packing up to load up to go fishing. Don't leave anything behind. No baits left behind, Charles. They could be the ones that work. So yeah, that's it. Charles was catching them on the PB&J, we call PB&J little, what is that thing? Firetail crawl crankbait deals. The swim bait, you were catching them on that little underspin swim bait there for a while too, and then chatterbaits kind of kicked in, but it took a certain color chatterbait. It was kind of finicky on the chatterbait bite. Black and blue chatterbait did not ever get hit. Rattle trap never got hit. Caught the biggest of the day though was caught on a jerkbait. Right? Was that on which? I think it was this dude. This is a AliExpress Meredith, but I don't know if I would recommend it because then I never caught another fish on it. I don't think. Maybe one other little dink. So anyway, get out, go bass bonsai, but whatever you do, have fun doing it. Man, Charles, that's the longest outro ever. It's like almost 4 minutes. I ought to leave it all. See ya.
You don't even have to cadence this thing, okay?